Sorry. XQC defends Mizkif in the context of the reading room. If you can't read a room, you're a moron. But in that context, are you an assaulter? I would say no.
This person is having a tough time. I didn't see.
I like how even his clippers write in like broken ESL. XQC defends Mizkif in the context of reading the room. Oh, I guess I misread it. But even still, like, in the context of reading the room. If you can't read a room, you're a moron.
Actually, they're crying. Oh, shit. I need to read the room. Quickly. Read the room. Right? And I feel like most people would. And you should. And if you don't read the room, you're a fucker. You're a fucker. Right? It is what it is. Right?
He's a fucker.
So, but you're a fucker. You're a horny bastard. You're not reading the room. You're kind of a moron. But in that sense, are you an assaulter de facto? I say probably not. That's my answer. That's where I stand. This person is having a.
What's his chat say?
I say probably not. That's my answer.
No, yes, no, nope. Okay. His chat agreed with him. Next! I mean, obviously true. Well, we should watch... Okay, so I think everyone saw the Emiru... How the fuck do we say it? Like, Asmon Gold says it wrong. XQC definitely says it wrong. I've been saying it wrong. Emiru? Yeah, okay. Emiru. No, I've been saying it Emiru, but that's wrong, apparently. Emiru. No, it's not Emiru, though. I've been saying it that way. Chat, if you don't know, don't tell me. You're saying it the way I've been saying it. It's like Emmy. It's like Emmy because her name's Emmy. Her name is Emily, so you say it like Emily, but with Rue. Emiru. Yeah, okay. Emiru. Anyway, we saw that. I don't want to listen to her voice again. Like, I don't think I could sit through listening to her repeat all of that again. So we're just gonna watch the Mizkif part instead because he's an asshole and a monster. Dude, Wurzelroot hates the good content. What the heck? I'm not gonna watch the 30 hours of content about it. Why? This is the best. This is just everyone on Twitch collapsing. What does bro mean? Okay, wait. Mizkif alleges... Okay, so he started it off by saying she's mistreating her rabbits, right? Can I just watch? Where is it? Mizkif. He does have pretty eyes. Like, objectively, Mizkif does have nice eyes, though, if we're being real. The truth.
Is this goodbye? No, it's not goodbye. Not at all. Explain yourself? I will. There's some people that are saying some pretty crazy things. I haven't even gone on Twitter. I saw other things and I'm like, damn. But I've been around for 10 years now. A lot of you guys know, pretty far away from this stuff at this point, but I am totally okay with exposing a lot of things.
Dude, and once again, because everyone's just like an idiot about this. Like, everyone's just thinking about this in terms of like, oh, man versus woman. Dude, it's not man versus woman. It's like annoying Twitch streamer that backstabs everyone around him for his own career and backstabs anyone that ever put him on or whatever for his own career, builds up gigantic libtard loser audience, panders to said libtard gay retard audience, okay? And then does shit that he would ruin anyone else's life over in an instant. And then it's like, what, we're gonna side with him? Like, dude, this is awesome. Let him burn. That's the whole point. It's like, let big streamers on Twitch burn when they're gay retards.
And saying things at this point, I think it's pretty obvious. I will not be friends with any of these people after this. Ludwig was right. I am going to completely separate myself from these people, this community, which is fine, and I've already been doing it. But I have hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone, and I will be releasing it as time goes on, because why not?
Okay, but that's W. Like, you know, I'll give him his credit where it's due. That's awesome. Like, do that. Do just start leaking everything you have. That's so funny.
Pretty far away from this stuff at this point, but I am totally okay with exposing a lot of things and saying things. At this point, I think it's pretty obvious. I will not be friends with any of these people after this. Ludwig was right. I am going to completely separate myself from these people, this community, which is fine, and I've already been doing it. But I have hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone, and I will be releasing it as time goes on.
And he will be releasing it.
Because why not? Before that, I would like to address everything that was said today. I wrote this myself, so I don't know if it's even good. I am not the best writer, as a lot of you know. I have half my screen right now is red because I can't write for shit.
Wait. One thing before we get into this, actually, the one other thing that I think we should look at is that I want to see the screenshots of his DMs to Emiru, because those are so funny. It's like literally him crashing out over... Where are the screenshots? It's him crashing out over... Dude, where are they? Over her, like, rolling as a warrior on WoW. Like, seriously, like, literally, it's like strings and strings of him crashing out over that, and then him being upset that she's getting more viewers than him, which it's like, dude, like, this is retarded. This is like being upset if you're, okay. This is like being upset if you were a pimp and your prostitute's like making a lot of money or something. Like, you're upset that she's getting more viewers? Are you retarded? Like, what? What the Hold on, where's this? Media.
More.
Where are the screenshots of it? Fuck. We're not Al Jazeera Live. Sorry, I'm scared of... Yeah, for reasons like this. Oh my gosh. I'm scared of just looking things up because this website's fucked up.
Looked at it.
And he was also, she was saying that he sent ChatGPT messages. 1000% he sent chat. These were obviously ChatGPT like apology notes. He wrote, okay, Mizkif wrote, "I'm sorry, not a day has gone by in these last 4 months where your final words to me," and then it's the dash that ChatGPT does, "don't go, haven't echoed in my heart. I walked out your door thinking I knew what I wanted, but I was wrong. I told myself I needed to be alone, that I had missed out on being single in my 30s. Like, okay, that has to, if that's not ChatGPT, I told myself I needed to be alone, that I had missed out on being single in my 30s. Like, who says that? I missed out on being single in my 30s. I convinced myself I needed space, freedom, distance. But the truth is, I was afraid of commitment, afraid of what it'd mean to truly let someone in, even someone as beautiful and kind as you. So I tried to protect myself in the worst way possible. I pushed you away. I told myself lies to justify it. I said I was bored. I said a relationship would hold me back. I said I don't want to be with just one person. But those weren't truths. They were shields I put up to avoid facing my fears and the parts of myself I hadn't yet healed. And in doing that, I lost you." Like, that is obvious ChatGPT. That's crazy. Wait, here's the WoW stuff. So he said, oh no, this isn't the WoW stuff. This is just him saying, "I want to talk to you so bad, please answer, blah, blah, blah." That's all like more whatever. Who cares? These ones are insane. Is this the WoW stuff? No, those are the ChatGPT messages. Where's the WoW messages? The WoW messages are crazy. It's literally him just like freaking out because she rolled a warrior on WoW. And he did too. And then people are going to say that she's better than him. And I don't even think she was good at it. So like, dude, where the oh wait, here.
More.
Right here. But how do I know it's not just someone who doesn't follow, LOL? Yes, I'm still wanting to be DPS, but for dungeons, I have to tank. Yeah, you really don't. Like, you don't. How can I not tank in dungeons? You straight up don't have to because you're a DPS. My group didn't have other warriors. Yeah, I know where this is going, and I'm not dealing with it. I asked for a boundary, and it's always crossed. You don't know boundaries. What? How can I not tank as warrior in dungeons? Because you want to tank? When I said I don't want to be tank, I meant I don't want to tank in raid, which is still true. Because I don't know what I'm doing. You do not need to tank in dungeons. So no. Now I'm going to get so much shit nonstop. Don't ever pull aggro. Emmy is better. Emmy this. I can't have anything, Emmy. Emmy is better. Emmy this. I don't understand what you want me to do. Not tank. Just that simple. What the fuck does that even mean? You already played warrior when I told you we're going to get compared. Don't pull. I'm going to pull aggro because I'm a warrior. No, you're not. Another warrior can tank. I didn't have another warrior in any of my groups today, and no warriors wanted to join. Girl with 27K couldn't find a warrior. You can every time. You just want to tank. I know what you're doing right now, and I'm not dealing with it. There were no warriors asking to join. And why is it bad for me to pull in dungeons? Because now I'm going to get compared nonstop. Because now people are going to say you're better. Because I told you this when you first told me you want to play warrior. It's already happening. And you just don't care about this stuff ever. There's no boundaries with you. Okay. And like, just a few things. It's like, is Koki here? Koki. Has there ever been a woman that's better at tanking or like anything like that in WoW than a guy ever? Like, there's no way. That, first of all, that's just insane. Like, on the face of it right there, to even be worried about that. Secondly, it's content. You're streaming it as content. If she's better than you and that's like a joke in the community, that's just like engagement bait farming. Like, are you retarded? Who cares? Maybe if there was no benefit that this would make more sense, but I don't understand these ones because it's just like, and like when she's getting more viewers, it's like, dude, it's like she's a cosplay whore. Like, yeah, who cares? Aren't you should just be making money off of it or something? Like, come make her do it on your thumbnails or whatever for your fucking YouTube channel. Like, who cares? You know, it's just, that's insane. It's like, you're the pimp. Like, duh. She's Asian and he's bad. I did see a clip of her like this. This is featuring Asmongold. But this is just like clip farming.
What's he trying to do?
Dude, why are your settings like this? These aren't even the default settings.
So like, I mean, but also it's like, okay, if he's already bad at video games, then shouldn't he just be farming that as the joke? Like, shouldn't that just be the joke? Like, no one's watching the WoW streamers because they're really good at the game. Like, Asmongold's, like, Koki's told me this before. Asmongold's like, okay, but like, he's not actually that good. He's not popular because he's good. It's like, he's popular because he's like entertaining around it, you know? And then he just uses that to have like the best loot and the best raid possible and whatever. You know, you don't actually have to be good at the game at all. Like they're all washed content.
Maybe rewind another 20 minutes. You could put this in the notes too. So you said you were gonna punch me like in those tweets. What did you mean by that? You should write a first-person account of living with NPD. I would read it.
What's NPD? Neil Patrick? What?
Google it.
Narcissistic personality disorders, mental health
Oh,
condition where a person believes they're better than. You really think I think I'm better than everyone else?
Well, maybe.
Ooh, eat him up, eat him up. Anyway, but then here's Mizkif's truth. Here's his response. We're not watching. Did you just off that? Did you hear her voice? Like it's bad. Her voice is bad, dude.
It's not through ChatGPT. Shut up. So, this is April of 2021. We met online when we were playing AT&T Annihilator Cup. This is me and Emmy. I was introduced to her through it, and my chat started to like us hanging out. I didn't have feelings for her or anything, but I thought we could start hanging out more and be friends. So we met through the Annihilator Cup. A lot of you guys know this. I was playing with her. My chat liked her a lot. She was fun to hang out with, so we started hanging out. We started to play games with each other on stream, and we started to grow closer together. We started calling each other, and we were flirting. We didn't do anything, but it was pretty obvious that Emiru had feelings for me as well as I had for her. But we couldn't really do anything because at the time, she was dating a girl named Bonnie, another cosplayer from another state, and I was dating Maya. Me and Maya broke up. I broke up with her because the relationship felt stagnant.
She was dating Bonnie. She was dating. What's her name? What's her fucking name? It's Bon. What is it? It's Bon. Bonby? Bonby Bonkers? Dude, she was dating Bonby That's not like. What were they doing? Rubbing their pussies together? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
I have a structured settlement and I need
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Mrs. Landers was a health nut. She cooked food.
That's crazy. Wait, that's insane. Wait a second. That's crazy. Wait a second. This is bonkers. Okay, this is less bonkers. Anyway, that's crazy. I did not know that.
And Maya's sanctuary started to take over a lot of her life, and we hardly had time to hang out with each other. Since
Who's
Maya
this
moved
content
out,
for?
I knew I
Dude's
wanted a
jerking
streamer
off.
to move into the house, preferably a girl to farm content with, but I didn't want it to happen so fast. I didn't know if I wanted to be Emmy, but she told me about a stalker that came to her house with a bat, and she didn't live at her house anymore. I told her to come move in with me in Austin because she had a stalker, and we want to make content, and the guy will probably be scared since there's a bunch of people around instead of her in her Kansas home by herself. From there, our relationship started growing very fast. Within just weeks of moving in, she would sit in my room with me late at night, and I would watch Pokemon over and over again, season 1. I loved it because she made me feel like it felt like my childhood and a place of calmness. She would fall asleep in my bed.
What? You would just watch the first season of Pokemon over and over. This guy is insane.
With some nights, we would touch our backs or legs together. We knew we liked each other. We just knew it was a bad idea. Talks of her joining OTK happened fast as well. And I knew that if we were potentially going to date, we'd have to keep it a secret. Nobody was allowed to know. Streamers as well were already starting to resent me, saying that it was a shitty thing that I moved Emmy in so fast and replaced Maya so quickly. If people found out we were dating, I could be hated by my peers and lose what I created in OTK. I didn't know if we were going to date, and I knew if we were going to make it happen, it was going to be very stressful. But I had no idea what was going to come. It was the beginning of January of 2022. Emmy just had her huge party in an arcade celebrating her birthday on stream. Everyone from Austin was there, and as we were celebrating her joining OTK, there was a huge scare. Someone outside in the parking
Dude, also, what's crazy? Okay, this is also why, like, unironically, there's so much less sympathy too. Emiru's like 4 years older than I am, okay? Like when this was happening, she was 2 years older than I am right now. Like these are grown-ass adults. This shit is so retarded.
Rammed into my Audi R8 and drove off. And while we were outside thinking it was a schizo viewer, we were told that the person who just hit my car was now inside holding a gun. This scared us to no end. Me and Connery's pants ran inside in fear to get everyone out and make sure everything is okay. My first concern was Emmy. I wanted her to be safe. The cops came. The drunk driver did have a gun and was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison. Me and Emmy were terrified that night. And on the way home, I grabbed her hand and she grabbed mine, and we knew we were trauma bonded, and we didn't want to let go. We would wake up together, stream together, and hang out with each other all night. She quickly became my best friend, and someone that I felt for the first time I was in love with. We hung out all day, every day.
That's an insane thing to say.
Together, stream together, and hang out with each other all night. She quickly became my best friend, and someone that I felt for the first time I was in love with.
That's so crazy to say. Because if you know any Mizkif lore, he was dating like that other bitch, Maya, whatever, for years, for like 3 years. Like, that's so insane. He was like using the other bitch to go talk to other bitches that he had like raped or whatever and tell them not to press charges.
We hung out all day, every day. We were always so happy with each other, playing games until the night, loving every moment we were with each other. I remember one day I left my house. She called me just so we can be on the phone together, as we always did. And we were playing a song called Falling in Love with You with Elvis came on, and I felt that love. First time I felt love for a girl, and I thought I'd want it to never let it go.
That's so, dude, what?
Phone together, as we always did. And I remember one day I left my house. She called me just so we can be on the phone together, as we always did. And we were playing a song called Falling in Love with You with Elvis came on, and I felt that love. First time I felt love for a girl, and I thought...
Is this English? Is he saying that this was playing? There's no way. Is he saying that this was playing?
Would it be
While they're on the phone on like Discord? And then he's like, this is what it is. This is what it's all about.
falling in love with you?
That's so insane.
I'd want it to never let it go. The first year of our relationship, we almost had no fights.
I just love your
We
pussy,
started to
darling.
date officially in January of 2022, and up until my cancellation, everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. I will throw you and show you an example.
Accidentally throwing your phone into her eye. That's crazy. Giving her a whoops, boom. Oh, fuck, my eye. Oh.
I'm brushing my teeth. Right here. Look at me.
We can't see you. Who does that?
My phone on the bed.
Who
And I would
does
just lob
that?
it over
Who
because
does
I was
that?
going to bed. So I would just throw
His chat saying no shot. That's crazy.
the phone. That's it. And when that's the whole thing. I didn't throw it at her. I want to make that very clear. I never threw it at her. I never hit her. And she even said in her situation that she bruises easily. She brushed over that I threw water bottles with her.
That's because she's anemic, because she's got an eating disorder too. Like, obviously. And for some reason that's never addressed, but that's like obviously true.
On my or my phone near her, but
Is that
that
gonna
wasn't
play
during our
into this?
fights. It would be throwing my phone on my bed when I brush my teeth. She did tell me she got bruises from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. I did feel a lot of stress over the time of our relationship up until this point from her stalkers, from the ones that would show up at our old house, and also stalkers that just had from her TikTok postings. We found after being with each other that her stalkers had a lot from would come to her a lot from her short form content. These people were schizophrenic and would think that she is talking to them. Whether it was songs she played, the way she looked at the screen, or just the titles of the videos, these people started to feel she was talking to them and come to our house to stalk her. These people thought in their heads they were dating her, They were out of their mind and dangerous. I told her, if we're going to be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. She agreed and understood that it was a safety concern for not only me, but the house. Russell, Simply, Corey, or anyone that was in my house or anyone that was near us. She agreed that she wouldn't want to hurt anyone else and knew that posting these types of TikToks and posts can mess with us and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy. So she would tell me that if I had a problem to let her know. And at first it was minor things here and there, but over time it got harder and harder to deal with. There were more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known.
I wasn't listening. I was picking out and enjoying my honey butter chips. Dude, these are delicious. I just was spacing out, I'm not gonna lie. What is he saying happened? What was the thing about in post?
They were dating her. They were out of their mind and dangerous. I told her, if we're going to be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. She agreed and understood that it was a safety concern for not only me, but the house. Russell, Simply, Corey, or anyone that was in my house or anyone that was near us. She agreed that she wouldn't want to hurt anyone else and knew that posting these types of TikToks and posts can mess with us and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy.
About stalkers or what?
Stalkers. From the ones that would show up at our old house.
Oh, about stalkers. Okay. I thought he was just talking about all content. I'm like, what?
Problem to let her know. And at first it was minor things here and there, but over time it got harder and harder to deal with. There were more stress on top of this. We both had.
That's just not true, Rooney. This is like unironically good content. And everyone is saying it's not. It's like insane. You're just like, you don't like good Twitch drama.
To hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I could get in a ton of trouble with OTK and cause a ton of problems. I told her if we were going to be serious about this relationship, I need to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. And then there was more stress on top.
His robotic script reading is so convincing. Yeah, I do love the script. That's so good.
We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I can get in a ton of trouble with OTK and can cause a ton of problems in my life. So I lied to all of my old friends, S-Fan included, who lived just next door to me, and everyone in OTK, and that was very hard for me to do. We had a doggy door between our rooms just so we can hide it from everyone else, including my roommates. We would lock the doors to avoid our roommates finding out. As time went on, they found out, but to most of our friends in the Austin circle, they never officially knew. That stress alone would drive anyone mad, but our love for
they had doggy doors?
Each other was strong.
Like through the wall?
And we knew we can handle it. In September in 2022, a lot of you guys.
Okay, stop. Mods, ban everyone that's complaining in chat. I care.
Guys know I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others trying to claim I covered up sexual assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health. I felt like my brain cracked, and I was never the same since. I was suicidal, depressed, and I didn't know what to do with my own life. Every day felt like an absolute nightmare. I was losing OTK, my mental health, and all my friends. Emiru was one of the only people that were there for me. She did sponsors to go with me to Japan. She went with me anywhere I needed because she wanted me to be happy. And she knew sometimes I freaked out, I lashed out, but she loved me and she knew I was in a terrible mental place. It got so bad that stress and constant talking about the same things over and over and no sleep and depression.
We'll see if Rooney will bow. We'll kneel.
And Emiru started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
Wait, what? Wait. Whoa.
And all my friends. Emiru was one of the only people that were there for me. She ditched sponsors to go with me to Japan. She went with me anywhere I needed because she wanted me to be happy. And she knew sometimes I freaked out, I lashed out, but she loved me and she knew I was in a terrible mental place. It got so bad that stress and constant talking about the same things over and over and no sleep and depression that most of my hair started to fall out. And Emiru
Wait, did I?
Started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
He was balding and she was cutting? No way.
As this time happened, I was a massive wreck. I couldn't think straight, and being that Emiru hung out with me all day, she too started to become high-strung. We would yell at each other, fight, and argue all the time. Things we never once did. I felt this relationship
This is
was
so
taking
sad.
a huge strain, but I thought it could be fixed over time since things were just so amazing that first year. But I'm so gay. But as we stayed around longer, I started resenting her a lot more. You can take it out of remote only mode.
I'm over.
Emiru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life.
Why does he have
But
DDS
as those
donos
rabbits
on?
moved out of her room
Why
and
does he
into
have
the living
donos
room,
on?
they started to see disgusting neglect. As those rabbits moved when she first a lot more. You can take it out of remote only mode.
I'm over.
Emiru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life.
More than this fucking man.
But
I'm a
as those
freak,
rabbits
like-
moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water, sometimes not having clean bedding for weeks. I, along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible. And my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you." Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small
Wait, his
little.
cleaning lady
Here's
said
it
that?
said any ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible. And my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you." Here is a video.
Because of the rabbits? Okay. Okay, listen. Listen, rabbits are cute, and I like seeing them outside, and like, you know, it's fun that Nick had one time, you know, and everything. But who cares? Like, I do not care at all about this
Video up
Like, who's pretending like they care about this?
close of Emiru's rabbits.
Who would say, dude, if you marry that bitch that's not cleaning her rabbit's cage, I swear. I mean, if he's saying that about other things, like, okay, fair enough. But like that's the thing. That's so gay.
These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an
rabbits just
up-close
shit a
view
lot.
of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die, and I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't. It's fucking disgusting.
I do not care.
This is a video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cage. I would tell her to take care of them all the time, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many died just over a year or two of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad, and my brother once came over and said that if I marry her, he'll never forgive me. In fact, when Maya came over during my cancellation, she actually commented on Emiru's rabbits and said, "These rabbits are completely neglected, and this is disgusting." Emiru wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so
Using Maya to attack Emiru is great. That's crazy. That's insane. That's W. That's,
bad.
There's a point for Mizkif. That's crazy. Because his ex-girlfriend Maya, that's who he's talking about there, is like an animal conservationist YouTuber now or something.
That we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything. Most of the time being in cages with no bedding besides poop all over the place. Emmy didn't care. She would sit inside and play League of Legends all day.
Based.
And what this showed me is that I don't want her to be my children's mother, and I couldn't see myself marrying her. The fights from these times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her for content, but after stream would want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her or end things. She was a co-owner of my org, the only person I knew, and the strain of the relationship.
Does he own OTK? I thought Asmon Gold owned OTK. I don't understand that.
And hiding the relationship was really taking a toll on me. On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came. These stalkers are no joke, and the pressure from the relationship, the anger I felt, and the stalkers as a whole really made us lash out at each other.
They all
She would
owned it?
tell me
Oh.
that she doesn't realize what she's doing, that she didn't understand what she was doing wrong. But I would constantly tell her, on and off stream, that she needs to do more because these stalkers are getting worse. I know I wasn't perfect with my language or tone throughout this entire relationship. I know I wasn't. And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about
Stop dressing like a baby.
stalkers and schizos as a whole. Stop talking about past relationships. And yes, I didn't want her to travel without
Take out the diaper.
me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man to do something to her when I'm not there, and I wanted to keep her safe. And I know with how my mental was and who I was back then that I didn't do everything right. I know I could have done better, and I'm sorry. I know I was controlling, and I should have just
No one even cares about that.
ended the fucking relationship, but I was
She didn't even say. Why is he even saying this? She didn't even say anything about that. Am I crazy? Like,
so confused as a person. And I'm
Daddy
sorry I
always
did it.
protects
I'm
his
sorry.
kid.
It's kind of his fucking point, man. The last 9 months of this relationship, things got extremely fucking toxic. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together or if we weren't around. She always wanted me to
dude, okay, but does he address the Rust thing? Because the Rust thing's crazy. The Rust thing where he starts like threatening to kill himself because she's getting more viewers than him in Rust or whatever. They're playing it together. It's like, dude, oh my god.
drive over to her house, but I never wanted to because I
Like, yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why, if you're both playing it together so they can hear you anyways, why would they want to watch her stream with the webcam having her in the corner?
wanted to be alone. And that increased our fights. But the stalkers continued, and I got even more stressed. They started to take pictures of me whenever I would drive to her house. They knew my every movement. I couldn't take it. Between the rabbits, the stalkers, and the overall ability to handle situations with each other, I knew this wouldn't last, but I didn't know how to get out of the relationship. She did not want to move out. As for me telling Cheddar to leave my house, he was swatting at Chompy constantly and making him bleed. I not only was the one that wanted her to move out first, I was the one that wanted the cat out of the house because he was attacking my cat. Every month went by the last year and our fights started to get louder. We were breaking up with each other almost weekly. Fights were getting more aggressive and shouting began to increase. I was not perfect and I reflect on those situations poor taste of myself. I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent.
Dude,
She
Cheddar
would
was
throw
killing
clothes or
Chompy.
plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times.
I believe
she would
that.
constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments.
I
and I
believe
have
that.
a picture where while I had
To
a
be
gun
fair, I
pointed at one of her
absolutely
stalkers who came to my house
believe
while
that.
she was in Kansas, she told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening. This is the situation. I told her that a stalker's at the house. I'm freaking out. What is happening? Can you call me? I'll call you. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone and like a problem. Just want to show this. She was also using the I want to kill myself a lot in our situation and
That's
relationship.
healthy. No,
This is while I
yeah.
had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers. This stalker who
What
was
does
at
he
my
mean by that? Like, what do you mean you had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers? Like, is he on his knees? Do you have him captive in your fucking living room? He says that over and over again. What the fuck does he mean by that?
my house. His background picture was
He's tied up. He's got the stalker tied up in the living room. He's about to be executed.
Emiru, and when he talked to the cops, he was in love with her and thought that she was talking to him. It is disgusting what these stalkers can do. I will say this. The fact that this guy came to my house and the result of it was a cop brought him down the street to a QT, which is a 7-Eleven, 15 minutes away, and that's all they did, is terrifying for these girls and terrifying for the situation in general. I knew
Bro's
that
a
the relationship
feminist.
wasn't healthy at this point.
Bro's a
I knew we had
feminist.
to end it in soon. One day, Emmy posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew I would hate, and she posted it to make me upset. She admitted that she made me upset with it, and we got into a heated argument, and I broke up with her. We broke up for about a month, then got back
which
together
picture?
because we thought we can make it work.
Can we
went
see
to
it?
get food at BJ's, a common place where we would
Pause.
get food, and then we went back to her house.
They went to get
We cuddled for
BJ's?
about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then. But we got back together soon afterwards. And during those last few months where we were fighting, we were still fighting, but it did feel like the relationship had good progress. And we were both agreed we need to talk about our future. Since it's been 3 years, we should see what we want, and Emmy had an idea to write down everything we wanted on paper. I'm gonna let everyone know that what I'm about to say is very true. This is exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this. One day, after staying over Emiru's house, Emiru made me breakfast, and she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids with me in the next 5 years.
Crazy bitch.
And I just looked at this letter.
How old are they? Like 26 and 30?
That was staring in front
That's
of me.
insane, dude. What the fuck?
And I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died, and that we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well. I walked away. I went to her door, and as I opened it, the last words I ever heard her say is, don't go.
Emmy is a 4-3 and Mizkif is a 6-7. Really?
I love you. That week,
I thought
made
Miz was
flights
a
to
5.
Japan because I didn't want to sit around and wait to possibly get back together again. I have never talked to her in person.
Yeah, Mizkif's
since.
a 5. Mizkif's not a 6. Mizkif's February 14th, 1995, which is like he's a sexual freak. Wait, no, the birth dates are different. Wait, there's like multiple sources on it. The Wikipedia says February 16th, but the other sources say February 14th. They not have it confirmed? Is it not confirmed?
I have messaged.
February 16th, better source needed. Questionable source. It appears to have a conflict. Births of New Jersey? Dude, they have what the how'd they get this? Barbara and Joseph Misrendino of Verona joyfully announced the birth of their son, Matthew Joseph, on February 17th. He was 8 inches and 1 pound, 20 inches long. His brother is Anthony. Grandparents are Dorothy and Robert. Okay, why is there like a full docs of his whole family on Wikipedia? Yo, why they got his grandparents on there too? Okay, he could be a 6. I mean, unless that's like all falsified, which I do know that they like to falsify their birthdays because they, especially years ago, were worried about hackers, people using all that kind of thing. So they don't like to say their birthdays or have it publicly announced. But that looks pretty official. I mean, I guess. Probably. Is that his name? Wait, that's not even his name. Is it? No, that's not his name. That's not him. I have no idea. I believe the 5 over the 6-7 because the 5, all of his problems have stemmed from like sexual deviancy, pretty much. His whole life. Uncovering a crazy conspiracy. Wikipedia, no chill. His legal name is Mizkif. No, his legal name is Matthew Renato.
Messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on. Nobody was talking to me or contacting me, and I have had so much regret. Times where I wanted to go back, times where I've drunk messaged her love letters, as you saw on stream. But
if it's 14th, then he's a 4-5. I could see that. I could see that heavily because he does also seem to like rules and freak out when anything is like out of order.
After 10 months, I know we're much better off without each other.
When he treats others.
I did see her at a party once at Simply's house. The house was very small, and I opened the door. I said, whoops, and proceeded to talk in the other room about what I possibly did wrong and began to
Damn,
bawl
he's
out and be depressed
hung.
because I just saw my ex-girlfriend. I want to make it very clear. I was not following her, nor lingering around her. I was with others the entire night. The house is about 2,000 square feet with about 50 people there. I, of course, was near her, but I was never following her. This year has been very hard for me, and I'm sure for her. I even went to Japan and drank every single night just to sleep. Going from being with each other for 3 years straight and trauma bonding to be completely alone is such a difficult thing.
That reminds
for both
me of a
us.
song.
I began therapy in
Dude, that
February
reminds
of this
me of a
year
song.
with EMDR therapy.
You ever heard this one, Mizkif?
I've been working like a dog just to keep my family fed. It's gonna cause my death. Well, I voted Trump. I made you once a family with my life. Gambling mind me. Well, I was her white knight, sweep her off her feet.
Dude, this is just like this.
Just trying like hell to be a good old boy. Yeah, times are tough, but we'll make do. And just a drink cold beer with my rowdy friends.
Dude, that's just like him.
From the Bible Belt, so they'll call it a sin.
I can't even look at the lyrics. No one's even done the lyrics on this song yet, so I can't find the part I was looking for.
Something
man.
she recommended me
We'll
when we were dating.
do.
I'm very happy to say that I feel better than ever, and I've gotten a lot of the stress I've had away. I've also moved from Austin myself, and I've had a lot of trauma lingering from there as a whole, and I feel
True,
a lot better from
JimboZoomer.
that. I truly hope
That's a good
nothing but
point.
the best for Emmy. I know she said a lot of these things today, and I do believe a lot of them were false, but I do hope nothing but the best for her, and I'm sorry that any of this happened.
6'7".
I hate that we're in this situation, and I hope that she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship. I saw that. I've realized over the years of two relationships now online
toxic.
that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself. I've been single for the past 10 months and I plan to stay that way. I'm continuing to go to therapy and work on myself, not just for me, but for the people around me.
Thank goodness.
If you're wondering if it's scripted, the answer is, of course it is. I wrote it out because I cannot freeball this. This is a very serious situation. I want to make this real, and that's it. Okay? I'm going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go away. And I believe a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated. I have dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well, if she has them. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages
Please
that I
leak
have
everything. Yes.
that I'm going to expose as time goes on, because I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild. But I want to make it very clear. When it comes to Emiru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan.
Here? I
My plan
him,
for
didn't
myself
I?
was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. That's it. I never had a plan in my life to go after her or do anything. It was if she ever said anything, I would say something as well. And that's completely understandable. Can you clarify what, if anything, was said to her team at TwitchCon? I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said. And that is what's going to happen, because you can't mess with me anymore.
That makes sense, though, because she was insinuating that she was going to before she got there, because they were on like an RV heading towards TwitchCon. and she was in the RV crying, saying that there's things that she needs to talk about when she gets home. So that makes sense that then he would say that.
Lose. I'm sorry, I don't. Go after me all you want. I have nothing to lose. And I will say this proudly. Emiru abused those
Yes, this
rabbits.
is the same one that got SA'd at TwitchCon. They got she's been serial SA'd.
She did. And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house, you're lying. You know she did. She abused those rabbits and she let them outside. And it's disgusting. And I didn't want to bring this up ever. This was not something I planned on bringing up in my life. But it's something that she claims that she didn't do. And people are trying to defend her from that. Like Asmongold, where he says that one of her rabbits she took and brought around. What about the other 6 rabbits that died? As for what happened with me and Emiru, it is I mentally have been fucked up for years. And
I don't care about the rabbits.
I'm very proud of myself for working on myself. And I think leaving Austin was the best thing, not just for me, but for everyone around me. I do believe that. I fucked up a lot, and I'm never going to not admit that. And I realized I need to be alone. I never got kicked out of Austin, Texas. I left myself. I'm absolutely mentally fucked. I have been slowly working on it. I do feel like I've been getting better. I feel like I'm very calm right now. I don't feel stressed. I don't even feel angry. I feel that...
What did that dono just say? Pathetic snake, you pathetic liar. How dare you mislead us all and mistreat an important person like Emiru. Wow, we had no idea. Emmy survived your abuse. You don't compare to her.
Angry. I feel that every day I'm trying to learn more and more and do better. But I'm going to stand up for myself in a lot of these situations because a lot of it was not true. And I don't like that she was portraying that it was just me who was at fault. It was a toxic relationship, and that's what it was. Why was viewership so important? I will bluntly say this, and I'm very honest. I was, and I still am, but I very much was someone that was massively obsessed with streaming and viewership. And when my cancellation happened, and even before it, I mean, it's something you guys know. I've been massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years, and it's disgusting and it has ruined my fucking life. It is something that I am envious of others. I am angry at others because of it. It makes me jealous when I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that I am...
Dude, he must have been upset the last few years because he fell off hard, right? Am I insane? He must have been freaking out the last, like, 3 years then. Because who the fuck watched Mizkif?
Like, I'm never happy for someone else if they're doing much better than me. You guys know this is true if you watch my old stream. I've always been this way. I've been very envious of other people, and it's a problem. It's a serious. I'm definitely way better than I was now, or I am now. But it's a serious.
Wait, why was he canceled? He got some bitch drunk and fucked her or something, and then she felt like she was raped. And then he sent his girlfriend and Mitch Jones to her house to tell her that although it sucks that she feels like she was taken advantage of, it doesn't constitute as sexual assault or something like that. And then he denied doing that. But then everyone, I think Mitch Jones was just like, yeah, we did that. I think Mitch Jones went live and was just like, yeah, well, yeah, we did do that. Like, yeah, he did tell us to or something.
Serious problem that I am still working on to this day. I am not perfect, and I fucked up with that. I've been this way for a very fucking long time, where I'm a competitive dude, and I think I'm very competitive with streaming because I really care about it a lot. I've sunk my whole life into this thing. Did you really drive 150 miles an hour?
Right.
I'm going to say this very clear.
Like, how is that even like, where is he doing that at? Does Emiru know how fast 150 miles an hour is? Where the fuck is he doing that?
If you know me in Austin, Texas, I drive fast everywhere. I drive fast literally everywhere.
In Austin?
I'm in an Audi R8 in Austin, Texas, where the freeways are open. I drive fast all
on
the
a
time.
freeway.
I remember one time when she was picking me up.
It sounded like they had just gotten in the car. I don't know if it was like how she described it or something. It sounded like it was down the street from their house or something. Which is why I was like, how, like what? How?
From the airport, and she was in her blue Corvette, and she started the speed when we were on a straightaway when she was getting mad, and she stayed quiet. I don't remember the exact speed she got up to, but we were definitely flying. But I'll say this. I have no problem admitting fault. The person that I was during that relationship, and I would say that...
I like that he just goes, Well, I'm not going to confirm how fast I went, but you know, one time when she was mad, she was flying. True.
Person, the Mizkif in
fair.
Austin, Texas is fucking disgusting.
I love
hated myself.
I love just the going scorched earth. I am here for that, dude.
Hated this person that just sat there all day, stressed and angry and mad at the fucking world. I hated being this upset person because I know you are who you hang out with. And I definitely changed Emmy in a lot of ways and made her very stressed as well. And mentally, the situations we were in, it just cataclysmed both of us. I was a very toxic person and I knew I needed to get out, so I broke up with her. In fact, I broke up with her twice. The first time I broke up with her, I really thought it was over. And the second time I broke up with her was forever. I did message her a lot afterwards, primarily for OTK stuff, but there were times where I did want to go back to her. I'm not going to pretend I didn't.
To be so for real, though, that was obviously a ChatGPT message. Like, it had the dashes. It had the fucking double dashes. I don't even know how to type that on a keyboard. Like, I don't even know where you would find that character. Because it's not just a dash. It's like a special extra long dash. I don't even know. That's got to be like an alt code to make that dash that ChatGPT uses. That was obviously him. M dash. Yeah, the M dash. Like, how do you even make that on a keyboard? Is that M dash alt code? To type that, there's no way. To type that, you literally have to do this. Dude, to type that, you have to go like this. You have to hit Alt, and then on the keypad, type 0151. Because it's different than, do you see this? It's different than, it's like way bigger than, that's like the minus button. That's like the dash. And on a Mac, you can hit Option Shift minus. Like, dude, that is 1,000%. That has to be ChatGPT that wrote that. Because there's no way Mizkif knows how to do that. Using Microsoft Word. Oh, okay, wait. Okay. On Microsoft Word, if you use 2, it will automatically make it that, to be fair. So so what? He wrote it on fucking Word first? He wrote the Discord message on fucking Word? Is that what we're gonna run with now? Let me open, I've just been a streamer for 10 years. Let me open Microsoft Word real quick to write this up. Yeah, right.
I was drunk. I thought I needed to, but yeah.
Hit a rough draft.
I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. This is something I think that we went over, and I am glad that it is out there, what I just said. And that's it. So that's it. I said what I had to say. I appreciate you guys listening, and I will be back. I'm not leaving anytime soon. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.
Dude, when's he gonna start releasing?
I feel like if he established that as a boundary,
the
not to
XQC's
post
take
very early on, first year, and they were together and been around for like years together, this is my take. I'm going to assume that she knew and accepted that boundary. So now we can make whatever you say about him, and you'll be right. You say, oh, he's a controlling fucking
asshole,
controlling psycho, whatever. Then
narcissist,
insecure. I agree. Insecure bitch, 100%. Definitely.
Dude, narcissist, 1000%.
Yeah.
Libtard bitch asshole that just I'm praying on his downfall.
That's 100%.
Not actually upset about anything he did to Emiru. 100,000%. Obviously, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I've just been praying on Mizkif downfall. This is just awesome. It's like a sweet present, you know? I just love seeing the normie, libtard, especially him though, because like he had snaked people previously and stuff, and you know if this happened to anyone else, he would immediately snake them too. 1,000%. I'm all for it, dude.
Unfortunately, it's I feel like since it was established early on, it's something that she was okay at the time, at least.
Oh yeah, I'll translate this. Sorry, I can't understand this. Yeah, let me translate. He's saying if that was a boundary at the very beginning, then I assume it's something she agreed with. And then you can say anything else about it, but she agreed with it, so it's not abusive.
So that's where I'm at on that. And I would be more than willing to understand, or you have to walk me through how what I just said is wrong. It's still wrong though.
You have to walk him through how what he said's wrong.
Definitely. As in, he makes it seem like it was only boundary, whatever. And it seems like when I was into her, it was more like, oh yeah, he was doing this, he was doing that. I think it's probably a little bit of a wiggle room in the middle.
True.
But I don't fucking know.
True, big bro. True.
I'm making my take with the information I'm given.
He thinks that it's something in the middle. It's not 1,000% what Emiru is saying. It's not 1,000% what Mizkif's saying. It's somewhere balanced in the middle.
What can I do? What else can I do? I'm not gonna fucking be a weirdo. Yeah. So
how the fuck do his ESL fans understand him, dude? This is how the ESL fans think.
I do absolutely think though that with that in mind, that the throwing stuff around, I gotta be honest with you, more than likely malicious. For sure. And he would have to atone for that or completely debunk it.
Is the diver mentioned?
Would impress me, but I'm not trying to be rude, right? Like, I'm not trying to be like assumptuous or weird about it. I think definitely more than likely. About the essay thing, you guys are gonna, I feel like it's not, even though my take is rooted in complete reality, I feel like people are not gonna want to listen. Because it's a moment where somebody is, obviously went through some trauma. Obviously,
right.
Emmy was
look at this incel in his cave,
right, giving her a story, and I respect.
Am I right?
I got respect that. And with what she said as an event, I can see how this plays out for him and for her in their own perspective. Right?
Dude, he disabled downvotes by the owner. You can just do that? Why would I always forget you can do that? Why would you ever leave downvotes on a video? Why would you? You can just turn them off. You can just say, nope, no. Remove the button.
And be in a way where nobody's completely far out in like the absolute wrong. Because it's a big read the room moment. And if both don't read the room and Miz doesn't read the room at all, right? Him standing up kind of absolves them of misreading the room.
Right.
Sorry, that's my take. My take is that, okay, let's say you're deluded, okay? You're horny, let's be honest. Most guys
let's be honest.
Then some traumatic thing happens, right? Some crying ensues.
We've all been, guys, we've all been there. Come on. True XQCW.
Heavy moment, right? It's a heavy moment for her, definitely, right? And she's having probably a hard time, right? And she's being emotional or whatever, right? She probably expects to be given time, understood, comforted with words of affirmation, some form of comfort, whatever, right? And then she doesn't get that, right?
She needs praise. She probably has a praise kink, and she's looking to be praised to get horny, and he doesn't give it to her. So she's dry. So when he sticks it down there, she reacts in pain. It is what it is, right?
Since I was watching your stream, that's probably what I was looking at, right?
He's right. I'm horny right now, says Aviva.
She's probably having a hard time, right? And
we've all made a bitch cry before and then tried to fuck her.
Something positive. Yes. Interesting. Okay, good. Next, his perspective. He probably thinks, oh yeah, she's crying. She needs comfort, whatever, right? She gets close, does the kissing, whatever the fuck, right? Yes, the reading the room is shit. Clearly, the man is not reading the room. She's looking for comfort. He's looking for physicality.
He's trying to bust.
Right? That is, he's not reading the room for shit, and he's wrong for that.
Wait, did this cut out a whole bunch of the video? I just realized there's parts that were not in this. Like, he removed the part where he talked about how he didn't sexually assault her. How they were, like, cuddling? Or am I insane? Did I just, like, space out? There was, like, a huge part of Mizkif's video where he talks about, like the sexual assault allegations. And honestly, that part, like, absolves him. Why would he remove that? Why would he keep that part out? That was the part that made him look the most innocent, was that he was saying that was, like, before they got back together, too. That it was, like, he he misread it. They were cuddling for 30 minutes. She was crying or something. Then they started kissing and she was okay with that. And then he stuck his hand in her pants. Like, with the added context of, okay, they're cuddling for 30 minutes. This isn't like, oh, the first time they're speaking within like 5 minutes. She made it sound like this was in... She literally made it sound like they had not seen each other for months. He sees her crying, starts comforting her. Within 5 minutes, starts like making out with her or like kissing on her or something. And then tries to stick his hand in her pants. That's how she described it. He said it was like they were cuddling for 30 minutes and talking and all of this stuff. And then they started kissing and she was okay with that. And they were kissing for like a few minutes. And then he was like, gonna take it further. And then she didn't like that. And then he was like confused and felt awkward. So he left. That's way less bad. Why would you not leave that part in? Like, if anyone hears that, that's immediately okay. And then they started dating again within a week after that for like months. So, like, that's obviously, like, we don't even care if it is rape, but I'm just saying, if he's worried about being accused of rape, why would he not put that in there? Because that's like, even to normies, that's not rape, obviously. No one thinks that there's anything wrong with that at all. Right? But yeah, if he removed it, is it because it's like not true? Is it because... I don't know why that would not be in this video. That's like the most important part. That's like the only thing anyone could actually get you banned over. Pretty much, right? Yo, what is Bryn tweeting? True. Where is...
Hey mods, can you do me a huge fucking favor? Can you start banning literally anybody that ever tells me that I'm being mean to her? I mean, can you give a disclaimer?
It's not being mean. This is just how... Yeah.
They were farming... Okay, there's so many clips that are insane because they were like farming the idea that they were like beating the shit out of each other. Which then it's like, okay, were they? Maybe they just were. Like, there are clips of her walking in and breaking a bottle on his head. And then him just, like, continuing on like it didn't happen. I don't even know. How do you break a glass bottle on someone's head and it doesn't even hurt? I literally don't know. Is it like a prop bottle, maybe? It's gotta be, right? There's like a bunch of those. So those, it's funny because it adds on to this when it's like serious now. No, I needed to find... Oh, I replied to what I'm looking for here. It's right here. Replies.
That...
We broke up for about...
Like this part. Did he say this in the video we just watched? Am I insane? I swear he didn't.
A month. Then got back together because we thought we can make it work. We went to get food at BJ's.
Wait, okay, no, I did hear this.
And then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared.
Did he cut it after that part? Or was I talking over it?
Scared if I did anything wrong, or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then. But we got back together soon afterwards. And during those last few months where we were fighting, we were still fighting, but it did feel like the relationship had good progress. And we were both agreed we need to talk about our future. Since it's been 3 years. We should see what we want.
Okay. No, yeah, I guess I just talked over that part and I didn't realize that's what the part was. Because, like, yeah, that's, you know, that absolves him entirely. Obviously, right? Like, that's... Like, what did he even do wrong there? Are you retarded? What kind of idiot would think that there's anything even wrong with that? Dude, why is this tweet... Dude, these people are retarded. I tweeted with this picture. I just said, Okay, so Nick didn't like my Halloween costume. Damn, he could have just said that. With that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Nazi LARPing is still cringe. And the replies, and everyone thinks I'm like dead ass. They think I'm the guy in the costume. Follow your leader. Is that unironic? Oh my gosh, it is. Dude, I'm getting the worst followers ever. I'm getting spammed with follows because they think I'm him. I'm not going to correct it, though. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to correct it. We're just going to keep those retard followers. Maybe they'll make it over eventually, you know? Or maybe I'll get content of them crashing out in other posts later on. But I've gained 500 followers in the last 3 hours off of saying that. And I didn't even mean for it to be taken seriously, but here we are. Anyway, did I see this?
This shit's so over. 7-0, bro. Playing with fucking absolute retards. Except for Judah. Judah, you got my respect. Are you Jewish or no?
Semi, halftime.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I love my Jewish people, man.
True.
Sick.
Thank you.
Who's Jewish? I'm gonna kill him.
No, don't do that, buddy.
No, he's only part-time.
You don't like Jews?
I'm
I'm Jewish. Say something to my face, bitch. I'm Jewish.
Are you Jewish?
I am Jewish.
My brother Jew. It's all a big club and you're not in it. Damn, he cooked you? What is this? Oh yeah, this guy. You're the only retard here. You should be ashamed of yourself for acting and spelling like a dumb... Like a madman who throws firebrands, arrows, and death is the man who deceives his neighbor and says, I am only joking. Like, we're just getting legitimately the dumbest. I mean, is this like a bit? Look at his banner. Like, how is this serious? How is this a real person that's writing and typing like that? And then they brand themselves like that. Like, that's their Avi and that's their banner. Like, are you serious? But then you look at the profile of the account, and it's just like it is. Like, he's serious. He's dead ass. Anyway, all right, next. What's Asmon got to say today? Is he going to war with Mizkif?
It says...
Oh, he's reacting to it.
Bro survived the plushie attacks of the great 21st century, not the plushies.
Did I miss that? When did he say that she would throw plushies at him?
It can punch his wall. Throwing plushies at someone does not warrant someone to punch holes in walls and slam doors. Bro, you proved her point. It wasn't me. It was my problems. You cook.
Kirby
Comforting
corner?
someone and making them feel safe
She
from their
threw him in the
stalkers and then
Kirby
becoming
corner?
their stalker is the last boss type of shit.
Asmon will not allow the beautiful femboy Emiru to be raped. Dude, I just can't believe that Emiru and Bonby Bonkers were dating. Like, we're like lesbians. We're gays. They could both have penises, I guess. It's really up there. Well, no, Bonby Bonkers gained weight like a woman at one point. So I think that was like, I think that confirms she's at least female. Bonby Bonkers. That's just crazy, though. They're lesbians.
Somebody else and tries to make somebody else look bad. That doesn't do anything for him.
Emiru 100% has a penis? I mean, that's possible.
Anybody else think like, oh, wow, you're a good guy now. That's not going to help anybody.
Dude, you're my hero now. But like, look at this. Like, this was a lesbian couple. Wait. Bonnie was 17 and Emiru is a pedophile. Wait, did Mizkif low-key drop a nuke? Because doesn't that mean that Bonby Bonkers... There was like drama where Bonby Bonkers was saying that she was dating someone while she was like underage or something. And then everyone was thinking it was Emiru, and then she posted saying like, no, it's not Emiru. I don't know why everyone thought that, but never clarified who it was then, right? And then, but if Mizkif's saying that, then like, doesn't that confirm that it definitely was Emiru and had to be Emiru that was like grooming her or whatever? And also it makes sense because like, dude, look at this. Look, this is... This is like that Instagram content, okay? Like, are we seeing this? Like, these are different people. That's Emiru and that's Bombi Bonkers. Bonnie Bonkers. Bonbi? I don't even know what it is.
I'm in no mood. We didn't say anything.
Two hot femboys? See, like, that has to be... Mommy Bonkers is...
I'm a gangster's wife to an anybody killer. Daddy...
Yeah, I mean, that's confirmed female, but Emiru definitely could have a
was
penis.
like, feet.
And Mizkif's gay as fuck. Like, it would make sense, actually. It would totally track. Mizkif is gay as fuck.
It's a joke. But bro, I don't think it's a joke anymore.
Let's play a little game.
Dude, imagine me one of these dudes in the comments. So cute! Is that really a real person's face expressions that your human could show? I mean, our human? Like, what are these dudes talking? What does that even mean, dog? What are you saying? Beautiful. Love from China. I love you. Be attracted. Like, these are all Chinese and Muslims. Be attracted to a place by its reputation as a scenic spot. Calm your mouth move. Calm your mouth move. Hey, bitch. Calm your mouth move. Bonbi, can you calm your mouth move? It's save a trap. Does she not give off Rapunzel vibes? Dude, the comment section on these are... It's just like insane. Edgar's leaving comments saying, beautiful. Just like, what's going through these dudes' heads when they're doing that? What could possibly be the motive to be saying that? Anyway, but yeah, so does that confirm for sure that did he drop a nuke and say that Emiru was wait, okay, hold on. What's the math on this? So Mizkif was dating Emiru. He wasn't the last year, but before that, it had been 3 years. So he'd been dating Emiru since 2021 at least. 4 years ago, she would be 18 years old. Bonbi Bonkers would at that point. And before Mizkif was dating Emiru, Emiru was dating Bonbi Bonkers. Right? Like, that's the math on that. Am I insane? Am I crazy? This story needs to be reopened. Mizkif said on stream that around April 2021, Emiru was dating Bonnie, a cosplayer from a different state. Bonbi Bonkers turned 18 in May 2021.
2021. We met online when we were playing AT&T Annihilator Cup. This is me and Emmy. I was introduced...
Dude, is Emmy a lesbian groomer? Or a, well, maybe he has a penis. Trap groomer?
2021. We met on...
What the actual fuck? Emiru was dating a 17 and 11-month-old girl. That's sick fuck. That sick bitch. You sick fucking pedophile.
One of the reasons I don't talk about the woman that did that.
Yeah, that's right. And in it, she says it's a woman that did it.
To me is because it's like, it's a conventionally attractive woman. Like, who's popular. How am I?
Who the fuck else would that be? Dude, who out? That actually is who it is. I was just kidding. But that actually is who it is. Yo.
Seriously, woman. Like, who's popular.
I'm starting to like this Emiru guy more and more.
How am I ever gonna like be taken seriously? No one's gonna give a fuck. They're gonna be like, oh, you should be grateful, because people are like that. People have been like that, and it's like, why should I be grateful? Like, I'm traumatized. Hello? What? How old was she? She was like, actually, she was like 23, and we started getting like flirty and like touchy when I was 17.
Okay, Emiru's now 27 or 28. Emiru, age 27 years old. Will turn 28 in January. 2021, 4 years ago, she would be 23 years old. Holy shit. Holy shit! How did this get swept under the rug? Wait. Because then Bombi Bonkers said after, no, it's not about Emiru. But now Mizkif's confirming it is, because he just said that she was dating someone named Bonnie. Dude, he dropped a silent nuke on Emiru. Wait, Mizkif literally dropped a silent nuke on Emiru. She was dating a 17 and 11-month-old girl. That sick bitch. How could she do that? Okay, well, the real key is Bombi Bonkers made like an OnlyFans after it and was like, I'm making porn, I'm pretty sure, was the thing. And that's what this was about. This was Bombi Bonkers saying she regrets that that's immediately what she did, like when she turned 18, but was saying it's because of this, basically.
I think she was 23 at the time.
See, this is almost as problematic as Beardson's age gap relationship.
I'm sorry, I gotta go through that. I'm just like annoyed.
I've never heard of any of these people. Everyone keeps saying that it's like, okay, you're just chuds or aren't online. Like, you're either just not on any normie website at all, or just like a total chud. This isn't like a flex. These are like the gigantic streamers on Twitch. And also, you do know who these people are. Like, how do you not know who Emiru is? How do you not know who Mizkif is? I've seen half the people that say that in the chat while we've seen like briefly other drama around this, or like Twitch events, or like whatever. Y'all are just capping. Y'all are capping.
That I realized
Partner?
it's so late, because I spent so long like defending this girl, and I thought like she was a victim too, and in some cases yeah, but it's like, why would you like why? I don't know. And it took me a long time too, because it's like, you know how people can be when it comes to like girls versus guys doing weird shit? Girls get away with a lot of stuff. And I'm being like, for real, girls get away with a lot of shit. Because it's like, oh, well, it's a girl, you know, girls are like inherently innocent, right? No, no. I even remember one of my friends was straight up like, dude, like, she just like groomed you, like, what? And I was like, I don't know.
Okay, wait. Bombi Bonkers said while being groomed by a man, she would flirt with a woman and started dating the woman when she turned 18 in a live stream from April 2021. And Emiru said she helped Bombi out of a bad relationship with a guy. But that doesn't explain this. In a stream from earlier 2022, Emiru described a situation where she claimed she stole a girl from a guy she hated. In fairness, she said they didn't actually date, but this is possibly a story about Bombi Bonkers. I mean, that would have to be. That's just the cover for it, though. Because this whole video is about how she's upset about the girl doing it.
I feel like I kind of like glitched. I was like, what? That's not possible. She's a girl. But no, it's possible. I think it's weird.
Dude, Emiru's an abuser. That's fucked up.
So, yeah. I don't know.
And a pedophile.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Allegedly.
It's just, again, it's like a really weird situation, so. I feel like, and I also just can't say anything. Really. I can't just outright say it because, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Alright, someone ban
how did we get on this
Karasu.
topic? Anyway. Let me put my horn back on.
The fact people ran with the story and put a name on it to attempt to cancel her is really disgusting. Not only are people harassing her, they're spreading literal lies, things I didn't even say to try to make her look bad. I didn't tell the story to cancel anyone. It wasn't my intention that it blew up. If you're a regular, you'll all know I always talk about relationships. You people got to stop. They literally couldn't be anyone else. How could that be about anyone else? The age is exactly the right age. This isn't just how Twitter perceives age. This is just reality. And this is why Emiru is a sick fuck for this, dude. This isn't just about Twitter. This is about how God sees age. And Emiru is an animal for this and a monster. Imagine the fallout from this is that Mizkif and Emiru both crash and burn. True, that would just be fun. That would be hilarious. Oh, I just want him to start posting everyone around them too. Like, I just want drama. I want to farm more drama. And also, there's just like a bunch of other big Twitch streamers that are just annoying. They should. I full-heartedly believe in libtards that cultivate libtard audiences having their lives ruined when they do anything that conflicts with that in any way at all, because they just deserve it, obviously. It's like they are contributing to it towards anyone else all the time, and they've thought they had total dominion over the entire internet and society and culture, and as soon as there's any ability to destroy them, I'm just there for it, absolutely, wholeheartedly. We're owning the libs, we're destroying the libs, we're cooking the libs, we're eating the libs and the bowl. Okay, next. We're cooking and eating the libs the way that Penis cooked and ate his bowl. Okay. Anyway. What the is she a fucking Nazi? What's this? Dude, what is this? Hello? Hello? Is she a Nazi? What now? They worship Hitler? This shit is so retarded. This is so insane that they really do this. Like, this bitch is dressing up as has-been hotel characters and doing shit like this. Oh my gosh, that was real. They really were doing that. They were really doing that shit. All right, anyway. Next!
These types of TikToks
What's
and posts
Asmon
can
got to
mess
say?
with us, and is something
Is
I'm
Asmon
not comfortable
scared?
with as a guy. So she would tell
So
me
you're
that
not comfortable with it as a guy, but you think that she has to be comfortable with you having all these girls on your stream. The same as, by the way, you did to her. Because whenever I think that like he would farm content with other girls, even with Maya, right? Whenever he was dating her too, as far as I'm not 100% sure on this.
Oh,
but like as far as I know, he was doing this as well.
Oh,
so she didn't complain though. Well, how do you know that?
Oh shit.
Yeah. How do you know that he didn't complain about it? So she didn't complain
Dude.
about it. Because like,
Asmon cooking Mizkif again?
She just didn't tell him, right? Or maybe she didn't make that
Dude,
public.
do you think he's okay? Like, I'm on Asmon's side over both of them. Do you think Asmon is afraid of something Mizkif has on him though? For real?
harder and harder to deal.
I think that's why he just wants to destroy him.
This we both
right
had
now.
to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone
We both
found
had to. Like, why did you have to? I know why you had to.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I know why you thought you had to.
Right.
You're not gonna say why, are you? Let's find out if he says why.
What's he
or
talking
was
about?
known, I could get in a ton of trouble with OTK and cause a ton
That's
of problems.
exactly right. We would have been totally okay with it. He would have had to be able to do it. We could have just signed something. It would have been totally fine. It would have been no issue at all. He was more worried about his standing in OTK, and he was more worried about making sure that he didn't look bad and lose money in OTK, and that's the reason why he wanted to keep it private. So it wasn't even about her or about him. It was about money and his position in the org. And we would have never done that even. We would have been like, okay, fine, we're happy for you, Miz. Good job. You just signed this paperwork, and then Emmy also has to sign this paperwork.
Dude,
too.
Asmon's just like a chill boss.
It would have been such
he
an
would have
easy,
just been fine
it's
with
such
it.
an easy thing to do. Because do you think that like we really didn't
Dude,
discuss this
Asmon
ever?
Gold
Of course we discussed this.
is like if Beardson owned an orc.
Yeah, like that's standard. Yeah, it's standard.
Mizkif has DMs of Asmon saying the N-word and N-slur. Asmon
I
gets
told her if we
no
were gonna
pussy.
be serious about this relationship, I need to stop posting as much and to
So
not.
you see what I'm saying? Like it's all literally everything about this is bullshit.
Asmon wants the Nazi femboy girl cock. Mizkif is the
Seems like you
Milo of
made your mind
Twitch.
up.
Yeah. That's
Well,
true.
yeah, if somebody tells you 2 + 2 is 5, how long are you gonna sit around and listen to them explain why they're right?
That's just
of course
like
I
this.
made my mind up because I know what happened.
Damn. Damn. Right.
On these people. And then there was more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone. If anyone found out or was known, I can get in a ton of trouble with OTK.
Would not have happened. Would not
The
have
Skyrim music, dude. He just plays the Skyrim
The
music on
reason
loop.
why
He literally just plays the same
is
song
because
on
you
loop.
lied.
I swear. This is like
You
his clip
lied.
farming
If you
song.
had come out and said this at the beginning, it would have not have been
Every
a
clip
problem.
of Asmon has this song.
It's the fact that you lied repeatedly and you forced her and coerced her into the same lie.
He loves this song, which I get
And
it
can cause a
because it's
ton
the
of
best
problems in my
song
life.
ever.
So I lied
True.
to all of my old friends,
True.
S-Fan included, who lived just next door to me, and everyone in OTK.
The
and
perfect
that was
song.
very hard for me to do. We had a doggy door.
Paperwork, basically that it's like
What
a
does extra
waiver
Emily have to say about
that
all this,
if
right?
a person that you're in a relationship with that has a supervisory role over you has something that you waive a certain type of liability and types of recourse that you can have against a company. Like, I don't know the specifics of it. You can ask an attorney and they can explain it further. It's like an HR thing. It's very standard. Like basically to remove a conflict of interest.
But dude, what if they had a conflict of interest while they're on the force, while they're like fighting bad guys?
I do understand your feelings. You have to be fair on both sides. You have to
What
be
do you mean?
open-minded in both people's cases. It's a he said, she said.
I think
What about
Ancient
what he just
Stones,
said is
also
he said, she
Secunda.
said?
Yeah, true.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Explain it. I was an owner of this company. I was part of these conversations. I know exactly what happened.
Dude, he's being rage baited by the chat. I feel that so hard. I feel him so heavy right there. True. What's going on Twitch? Is it crashing and burning?
A lot of the
Front page?
the bot accounts or the ones that just come in and spam
They're
that
putting
link saying
marble
they-
races on the front page? Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna do a thing and I forgot. Yes. Womble art.
Is this a tranny? Bruh.
Oh damn, that's good.
Ew.
Whose island is it?
1.8 thousand viewers?
As long as it doesn't belong to
Cap.
Idea to come out and perform. All his proceeds are going to the
Cisco.
charity, the Annunciation Foundation, ladies and gentlemen. So
The Fair on 4. Go
make sure
cards.
you guys pay attention to the link we'll have pinned in the chat. You'll be able to donate to the Annunciation Foundation. Also, you guys can click the link at the top of the
Okay. Hit Boy TV.
Loved when I was singing yesterday. You
Yeah, they
remember
love your pipes were golden yesterday.
I
Don't care? Huh.
Yeah.
All right, that's the front page. We got iDubbbz
We don't care what happened, but we did bring our
playing
bear
horror
spray.
games. Intro, piss me off, get banned. Zero Snowflake Zone, ZSZ, Fears of
We do
Fathom
need to do a
gameplay,
quick
and Airdless.
radiology test.
He's banning everyone that rage baits him in chat based.
The wind is 17 knots tonight. And on top of that, it's
Dude, this fall off is just so fucked up.
17 and 49.5.
This fall off is just unbelievably fucked up. You should be doing this kind of content. Oni Pixel.
Y'all are insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, this
Dude,
was
they're not
all
playing
teamwork,
Counter
Oni. You
Strike
gave us
anymore.
info.
Bro, thank you, bro. Thank you.
They gave up on Counter Strike. Forzen's playing chess. This is a silent chess stream. Are we for real? 5,000 viewers? He's gonna silently play chess for what, 8 hours? This website is not real, man.
How the fuck do I take space now?
This website is not real.
My fucking horses are just cucking me. How the fuck do I take space?
CS2 is fucking dead. Yeah, Oni Pixel's cooked. Shad's playing the Outer Worlds?
God.
Is it good?
Oh my.
Wait, it's not out yet.
I don't think I can level up this gun. I just don't think I can.
Dude, let me play it. When does it release? The 28th?
I don't think I can.
Dude, I'm so excited. This is the game of the year I've been waiting for.
Well, if it isn't a sniper rifle. I bought one of those for 1,000
2 more
bones.
days. 2 days, 20
And
hours.
It was terrible.
29th. Bro, that's so gay.
Is there like some bugs I can kill?
Playing it like Warzone.
What if I went?
Trad's running
what if I
around
went
playing
back
it
to
like
the
fucking
basic
Warzone
area
right now.
and just killed some stuff there.
Bro literally is playing this game like he's jumping around like he's gonna get attacked. Bryn just handed me her phone. Hold on, where is this? Did you retweet that? Hold on. Vulture, no, Bryn. Brown Grill gets colonized by massive pink BWC. What's that anime called? The JimboZoomer experience. True. WCWC. Real as fuck. Play Avowed to warm up. Jimbo, have you seen this Mizkif freakout? No? Dude, the Mizkif clips that people are uploading now, I don't even know which ones are real and which ones aren't, but like most of them are jokes where it's like, you know, there's one where Emiru breaks a bottle over his head. There's one where something else happens, like he does something to Emiru and it's like obviously a joke. But then there's somewhere he's like throwing shit at Maya and I don't think it's a joke. Like I think it was 100% real. Like she's on stream and he like walks up and like throws shit at her, like like she's like.
Huh? You said you could take me 7 times. You didn't listen to yourself. You're drunk and on cocaine. I tried to talk to you as a friend. You're treating me like shit. You figured I'd kill myself, and all you can say is fuck you. And all you do is say fuck you. You treat me like shit.
Oh yeah, with Mitch Jones.
Come on, you pulled me out of the car. You said let's go. Again? Huh?
Dude, was he doing that because Mitch like went live and was just saying like, yeah, he did tell us to go talk to that bitch. Like that is true. He told us to go like tell that bitch she didn't get raped or whatever. Is that what that was about? I forgot even why he was upset at Mitch. That's probably it, right? Mitch Jones. What's he up to now? Mitch Jones used to be a huge streamer, like back in the day, but he fell off so hard. It's like soda popping, but like if he fell off. The levels of depression I keep unlocking are really fucking up my view on reality. He's just like legitimately kind of an idiot. Like, not kind of. He's legitimately just an idiot, but it's cool. You know, I don't dislike him. Hold on, wrong song. The levels of depression I keep unlocking are really fucking up my view on reality. Something is deeply wrong with me recently. Been doing fasts, diets to try to heal my mind, but I feel very lonely and lost. The feeling of losing my entire identity. It's very strange. I really hope I can be myself again soon. And just that I would update on why I don't upload or stream a lot. I don't know, man. Feeling not in control of my own mind is one of the most shitty feelings. These are from just May. Does he not have a Twitter? No, he's right here. He's on Rainbet? He's gambling? Dude, he is cooked.
Gates Super Scatter, $10. Okay, wait, we're this is good. Okay, good. We got cooked for 4K, but we just made up for it right now in the last like 10 minutes. We like. Wait, what's happening?
Dude, what's the mental look like at the end of the stream?
Which one would you?
Why does he kind of look like Dalton right there?
What
Wait.
game would you like, buddy, for a $200 bonus buy, man? What game would you like, bro? The fuck am I looking at? There's no way, right?
Let's see if the gambling's going well. You just got to see the end of the show, end of the stream.
Oh, there's no fucking shot, dude. Okay, wait. Oh wow, it's being a baiting little guy. It's been weird. This. How do I join your guild? Just join Discord right now. We're about to do a giveaway on Discord right now for $300. Doing a giveaway on Discord. It is open right now. Yes, we have a giveaway Discord open right now in the giveaway channel on Discord. Join that shit. It's for $300. It's gonna be rolled.
If they're doing giveaways like that, is that a bad sign? Does anyone know? I don't even know with the gambling streams. I don't know what a good versus bad gambling stream looks like. I just watch Cheezer rage quit every day. I just see Cheezer was having a bad day earlier. I was listening to that before I went live. Dude, he was having a bad time earlier. But he wasn't really shilling it on the chat that hard. But I feel like if you're losing, wouldn't you be shilling it on the chat like crazy?
In 10 minutes. I will see you all tomorrow, chat. Hopefully I'm not sick tomorrow. Thank you.
Mitch Jones is like if XQC was mentally ill. Yeah, that's true. Has he done anything other than this for years? Dude, like his most recent highlight is 12 years ago. Damn. Dude, you like if you were early on Twitch, you didn't have to do anything. Can we just be real? Like early days on Twitch, it's like that's why Summit has viewers. You know what I mean? Summit literally is like zanned out. He's like on bars all stream playing video games every day for 30 hours. But he was just consistent enough about it that he can just do that and still get 4,000 average. It's like you were early on Twitch, you could literally, if you had a face cam and you're just playing WoW or like any popular game, it was just that easy. It really was. It's crazy. Yeah, so I don't really remember what the deal was with him, but there's something. He definitely did go live though, and he just like he kind of just let Mizkif down heavy. Basically, it was just like, yeah, we did it. We did exactly what you are all accusing him of doing. It's real. Sorry. Hey, I like Summit. Dude, I like Summit too. I'm just saying the truth. Listen, that wasn't even hate. I actually also like Summit. But realistically, watch his streams. I'm not wrong. What else they got going on here? Shroud. Don't care. Ooh, Denim's reacting to Emiru Mizkif.
Where?
That's not Emiru or Mizkif. That's Duke Dennis.
Oh, and then yeah, I saw this as
Just
well.
kidding. That's Bruce.
Mizkif.
Same thing. And then that's Bruce dropping him off. Dude, she's reacting to Duke Dennis. Okay, what's his cope for this gonna be though? I mean, my cope is I don't care about the rabbits, but What's his cope gonna be?
This is a video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cave.
How would he know if they aren't dying at her house now? So you think she's abusing them in her house now too?
Dude.
You think somebody with like a proven track record of lying, trying to misrepresent things,
Okay, here's the cope.
being
Here's the
abusive
cope.
constantly, is out of all the things, telling the truth about the one thing that in every other situation isn't true, except for this one 15-second
Okay.
video.
Okay.
Like, you really have to, again, like, this is a mountain versus a molehill.
Why not just pay someone to
You're
take
not
care of the
even thinking about
rabbits?
this.
Like, they're making so much money. They're making so much money. Why not just pay? They have maids coming over. Why not pay them extra to take care of the rabbits?
I would tell her to take care of them all the time, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits.
Is there a zoomed out view of the mess? This looks like discarded bedding that was thrown away. No, there's no zoomed out view. It's a 15-second video with not even a single, zoom out, contextualized anything.
Right.
And the rabbits aren't even there.
Much that many died just over a year or two of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad.
Sorry, but
and my brother
Mizkif
once came
won.
over and
I don't
said
think
that
Mizkif
if I
will
marry
win.
her, he'll
I
never
think
forgive me. In fact, when
luckily
Maya came over-
Mizkif is cooked because, like everyone's treating this like these are streamers like Aiden Ross or something. These are not streamers like Aiden Ross. These are streamers that have for years been against Aiden Ross being allowed back on the platform. We're making fun of him because he's a Trump supporter, okay? We're acting like Aiden Ross is too problematic for Twitch because he's a Trump supporter. So what do you think his fans are like, right? What do you think the Mizkif stans are like? They're all libtards. They're all freaky libtards, 100%. I mean, there's a few that aren't, but the majority obviously are going to be libtards. And if the majority of your fans are libtards, you can't be doing any of this shit or else they'll just immediately turn on you. And they're going to. They already have.
And you, chat GPT'd, potentially, things about how you wanted to get married to her, and you told multiple other people that you thought that you were gonna get married. You're just lying. He's just lying. Like, that's all there is to it. You see what I'm saying?
Judge forgot people like this even exist. Yeah, literally. Like, I was looking at his comm last night. His comm on Twitter that are his biggest stans were all saying like, well, boys, looks like this is it. He really helped me get through the pandemic, but I guess he's just an asshole. Like, literally, like, that's his own fan base. That's what they were saying last night. Like, I was looking at their fucking comm because I was just curious, like, what they were thinking. And they were all like jumping ship. It was insane.
Russell and Simply now are being because they live in this house, and they were also complicit with, theoretically, these animals being mistreated. So you see how quickly he just throws people under the bus, even his own friends.
Ooh.
The fights from these times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her for content, but after stream would want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her or end things.
Yo, then you based in heaven with the sub.
Based in heaven just gifted 1 subscription.
Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Hey.
Was really taking a toll on me. On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came.
Why is it not showing?
These stalkers are no joke. And the pressure from the relationship, the anger I felt, and the stalkers as a whole really made us lash out
I don't know
at each
who
other.
you gifted it to.
She would tell me that she doesn't realize
So
what
this is like some stalker thing.
It's not
like,
saying
yeah,
in the
you
chat.
had stalkers as an issue, etc. This is what happens, right? That's why you have security. I mean, and also, like, by the
Rooney!
way,
Welcome, Rooney!
it's like,
Let's
this
go!
is like, don't buy a bird if you don't want the bird to make bird sounds. This girl had stalkers in Kansas. You invite her to Austin, and then you complain that she has stalkers there too. Like, why would you expect that not to continue?
They're stalking
You see what I'm
Emiru
saying?
across state lines. That's crazy. Into Mizkif's
So, like,
house.
you're now guilt tripping her for the thing that you promised her that you would prevent happening.
Oh.
It's like you didn't expect it. Yeah.
She needs Asmon. Protect her.
From our stalkers? No, I mean, I don't know. Like, again, if you guys ever noticed that I've never talked about any sort of privacy or security things about myself ever. Ever.
Dude, does he have stalkers? Are there stalkers trying to break in Asmon's house?
It's because I don't want to farm. Like, I could do that and maybe farm sympathy or some other bullshit.
That's
like
dangerous.
What Miz did on that pier, releasing
The music
that
is putting
story
me in a
about
trance.
Emiru's
That's his
stalker
whole audience.
acting
Yeah.
like he was the hero when it was actually Bonnie that went out there and confronted the person.
Bonnie Bonkers?
So it's just bullshit. Like, it just makes things worse. Yeah, exactly. And so like,
Bonnie
really,
Bonkers?
it's again, yeah, obviously I bet it was really stressful, but like, I think that he's using this again to obfuscate.
They slip on the
and
cockroaches
to-
as traps. They'd fall through the floor, yeah.
what's the way to say it? To kind of muddy the waters between the hostilities between them. He's basically trying to shift a relationship where he was the aggressor and the abuser, at least allegedly, right? I've got to say this for legal reasons. Allegedly, the aggressor and the abuser towards Emiru, and shift this into we were both wrong. When it's like, actually, it seems
Dude, it
like,
was
and by
just
the way,
one-sided.
everybody else, keep in mind,
For sure.
everybody else,
right?
Nobody's backed him up on this. No other creator has backed him up on this. Nobody's taken his side. A lot of his own, even his old roommates, his old friends, his old girlfriends, nobody's taking his
What's
side.
Soda Poppin' got to say about this? Soda Poppin'?
Isn't that crazy?
Where's he? Hosting Fan? Does he not stream anymore? Did Soda... Wait. Did Soda... Recent broadcast 2 months ago? Did he fucking retire?
That profile.
It's the wokesters after him? What happened to... the Soda Poppin'?
Bakari, did he die?
Did you die? About... What? Soda Poppin' killed himself? Are you trolling? Friend just said Soda Poppin' killed himself. Soda Poppin' constantly disappears. Nah, he decided Cherry Poppin' was more fun. Being too curious. Are you guys seeing this shit? He's got like a fursuit in his house. His last tweet was September 8th.
Lighter end had to come to a familiar place.
Yeah, you're thinking of... No, you're thinking of the guy who killed himself. You're Wreckful. Yeah, no, Soda Poppin'... Okay, Bryn wasn't trolling. She thought I was talking about Wreckful. No, Soda Poppin' hasn't streamed in like 2 months. Yeah, she was thinking of Wreckful. You're good. Okay, anyway. So that's that drama. I'm just excited for Mizkif to start posting whatever he has on everyone else. That'll be fun. Anyway, next, the first trailer for Laika's next film, Wildwood, has been released.
Lights puppet.
Cole, where's the Halloween movie?
That's what we supposed.
Okay, next. Phantom reacts to... What's Phantom got to say about this? Phantom reacts to Mizkif and Emiru situation. Couldn't help but laugh when he found out Mizkif had seriously contemplated ending his life because Emiru was pulling more views than he was. That one is funny. Dude, the contemplating ending his own life because Mr. Beast didn't invite him for the video, though. That's crazy.
I waited so long for this, etc. Basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him. And like I said, this is during an event. So there were drops. Like everyone knows when there's drops.
Dude, Phantom, you can't be laughing at that.
It's just, I'm thinking.
Phantom, you can't be laughing at that, man.
Like, yeah, you pulling move using me? Now I'm finna blow my shit. Like that's some crazy shit. Like it just sound crazy. Like,
Right.
that was not crazy to y'all. Like imagine not texting somebody who just got more views than me right now. Damn, son. Damn, gang, you got more views than me? Nah, over my shit, nigga. Like what? Nah, that's crazy, gang. That's insane.
Not even fucking real, but
It's my first time hearing this shit though, Joe.
He starts messaging me. He's really upset.
True. Okay, next. Dude, is my webcam, does it keep freezing when I move? Or is that just like, is my prism for me, like, for some reason doing that? It's just making it look like it for me. Now you're moving. It doesn't freeze at all. Like, there's no random freezing. Jimbo, could you teach me what the phantom tax is? No. No. That would be gay. No, it's not? Okay, cool. All right. That's just the Prism preview then. Okay, next. I thought my webcam was breaking. Cuffham got clowned by his date. Dude, this is fucked up.
Supposed to be
Being famous.
Wait, no.
Cuffham just wants
We're in the
love.
right spot. We're in the right spot. We over here. I see it. Hold on. Let the girls go. All right, we good. Follow me. That's where we're supposed to be.
Being famous.
Wait, no. We're in the.
Being famous for being ugly is crazy. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Obsessed with streaming and
Okay, next. This is the single worst feature any human being can have. If you know someone who has these qualities, please do yourself a favor. Don't care. Oh, just being jealous.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Raze, get out. The we went through my nigga. I'm throwing my cup at you. You fucking nigger.
That was Cuffham. Okay, that was Cuffham. We can't get in trouble for that. A bystander asks Nick White an important question. Don't care. Myra says Mizkif would drive 150 miles an hour, threatening to kill both of them, including a time he found out Mr. Beast invited another streamer over him for a video.
I'm going at.
And I want to be in the fucking Mr. Beast video. The fuck?
For Halloween, and I'm just going on Monkey showing their reactions. Now, I've been Aboriginal for my entire life, and to get banned for hate speech, I would welcome you to the country, but I've just been banned for no fucking reason, so I do not welcome you to my country for one. Now, if
retarded. Next. True.
Punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in a.
What is this, Martin? Chiang Mai?
Which girl group has
Which girl group has members from South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and Texas?
members from South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and Texas? This is a K-pop girl group? It's probably K-pop because Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. Because of what? Because of why? No, they just have Japanese. They don't have any. No, I actually she is like none of them. No, they're the same.
This isn't breaking. Duh!
Which girl?
Dude, it was twice all along. Okay. Dude, that wasn't breaking news at all.
this child.
What else? It's showing me the same thing. Bruce Mob was right about Mizkif all along. Showed exactly how Emiru should have responded when he was schizo texting her. I hate Bruce Mob, but I also hate Mizkif. I'm praying on both their downfalls at all times. In any way possible.
So the other big rhinos here don't kill it. I know this.
Yeah, Mr. Beast's new video was that he was gonna
Okay, Cole, don't care. Wait, what was this? What? Dude, this is what Mizkif was watching on loop, on repeat. Dude, this would make him cry right now, probably, if he saw this. Damn. Wait, did you guys see this? Look at this. Look at this. Whoa. Wait, did y'all see this? Wait, tell me y'all saw this, right? Dude, why is this getting so many views? Oh my gosh, it's so... Like, it's actually so easy to farm on this website. You just have to post. The dumber and the more retarded and stupid the content you post on X, the more views you get. Like, I posted this... Recently, it's literally been like, if I have a tweet that I'm like, that's a dumb idea, nah, that, you know, that's a throwaway, whatever. I just go, no, but post it. And then I forget that I did. And then I look back and then I'm like, oh, 2,000 likes. Oh, okay. Oh, the most retarded thing I've posted so far. Oh, good. Okay. Like, this website's retarded. This website is legit retarded. Almost as retarded as that. Like, holy shit. Damn. Ooh, Valkyrie speaks out.
It just like...
Dude, she's in a weird spot because Mizkif is friends with Hazan. And she's dating Hazan. And then Hazan is friends with Mizkif. And then Pokemon's friends with Mizkif too, I think, right? They're in a weird spot.
It makes me feel like streaming is just so gross. Like I feel like because I'm a streamer, it's just gross. Like a part of me feels like I kind of want to quit streaming on Twitch and just only be on YouTube again. Like it just feels gross. Like I feel gross. Just being
Dude, this is why TwitchCon's awesome. This is why I love TwitchCon. Every year it's just like this. It's just like a big explosion of like everyone's lives and careers surrounding the website for some reason. Like the more eyeballs and views go to Twitch, the more like the entire website falls apart and just dies.
Being associated with it, being like in the eyes of some crazy people, it's I don't know.
Right.
I'm not sure things are gonna change.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, next.